Flugplatz, Eggenfelden, EDME. That's a great name, a strong name. You see it down there, folks? Tremendous, very big. Many people are saying it's one of the most important airports in Germany, maybe even Europe. And why not? Germany, they're tough, very tough. They used to take advantage of us, you know, billions and billions of dollars, gone, a total disaster. But then I came in, and now they respect us. They pay their bills. Believe me, it's true, very true. We're doing incredible things, like with Venezuela, where we just captured Maduro. We're getting that oil, folks, billions and billions. It's a fantastic deal, the best. And this airport, it's part of that new respect. They allow planes up to 50 tons here. That's huge. An instrument flight. Very sophisticated. They've got the AFIS, you know, very important. It's not like some of these small failing airports you see in other countries. Total messes. They're a disaster. We have great companies here and flight schools, many of them. They're training the best pilots, the smartest pilots, and flying clubs. We love our flying clubs, don't we, folks? These are patriots, I tell you, good people. They want to see success, and they're seeing it. They're seeing a lot of it. You know, I look at that land and I think, it's beautiful. I could put a fantastic golf course right there, a beautiful par 5, the best. Much better than anything they have, which is frankly terrible, total garbage. But this airport, this has tremendous potential, huge potential. It's going to be great, believe me. It's going to be so great. Okay, folks, look to the west, about 5 kilometers away. You see it down there? That's the Beine, a river, they call it. And it's, well, it's a river, not a big river, frankly. It could be bigger, much bigger. We could dredge that thing, make it really tremendous, truly. And the land around it, prime, folks, prime. I mean, you look at that, and you think, golf course, a beautiful championship golf course, much better than anything they have around here right now. Believe me. You know, we're doing things, big things. Just this week, many people are saying that these radical left Democrats, they don't want to get things done. But we are getting them done. We're talking about Greenland. We're talking about Venezuela. Big, big deals. Nobody's ever done what we're doing. It's fantastic. We're going to make sure America is respected again. And these countries, they're going to love us. They really will. They'll probably want a Trump Tower right by that Beine River. It's true. It's very true. This little river, the Beine, it's been around since like 790. They called it Baninaha, a long time, a very long time. But it hasn't reached its full potential, has it? That's what I do. I see potential. And I make things great. It's all about making things great again, folks. And Germany, they could learn a lot from us. A total mess sometimes, frankly. But we're working on it, believe me. We're working on it. All right, folks. Look out your windows now. At your 11 o'clock, about 18 kilometers away, you see it. That's the Mühldorfer Hart. It's a tremendous, truly tremendous forest. You can see it. A really big, beautiful green area. So many trees. A total forest. Believe me. You know, Germany, they're doing very well now, thanks to us, thanks to me. They were taking advantage. For years, total disaster. But now they're paying their fair share, and the country looks better, much better. This Mühldorfer Hart, it's a big place. Many, many people live around here. A lot of people. Tremendous crowds. Very high population density, frankly. The climate is good. Mostly, not always, sometimes cold. But it could be much worse, believe me. The rain, it's a lot of rain, maybe too much, but it makes the trees very green, very beautiful. They say July is 20 degrees Celsius here. That's warm. Very warm. December. -6. Very cold. A total freeze. And you look at this land, this Mühldorfer Hart, it's incredible. We were talking about a golf course back at the Beine River, right? And the potential. Tremendous potential. But this is prime. This is the best. I mean, you could put a truly world-class, unbelievable golf course right here. The best fairways, the best greens, Much better than anything they have now, which are frankly terrible. Total losers. We'd make it the best. The views from the clubhouse would be tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. You know, speaking of resources and making things great, we just had some tremendous news about Venezuela. A total success. We got Maduro the bad guy, and now Venezuela is open for business. Tremendous amounts of oil. Billions and billions of barrels. We're going to be extracting it, making America rich again. And believe me, other countries, even here in Germany, they'll benefit too. Energy is so important, so vital. This forest, it's beautiful. But imagine the potential. Gold, marble, we could do so much. It's going to be something very special here. You just watch. At your 10 o'clock, about 8 kilometers away, you see the Inbrücke-Jettenbach, or as we like to call it, the Inn Bridge. It's a tremendous bridge, believe me. You can spot it easily, crossing the Inn River, a really strong river, a beautiful river, very important for the region. It's an essential railway bridge, you know, for the train line from Rosenheim to Mühldorf. It's a big deal. We've been talking about major infrastructure, and I've been making tremendous deals, like the ones I just put together for oil in Venezuela. Fantastic deals, and believe me, we need more of that kind of thinking, not like the old days. Many people are saying, and it's true, Greenland, they need to talk to me. They really do. We could build bridges, big bridges, much bigger than this one. This Jettenbach Bridge, it's actually historic. From the 1870s. Very old. They used, let me check, these wrought iron girders and stone piers, Nagelfluh rock. Very interesting. It was a long bridge, 280 meters, with these big arches. Very strong. But then, you know what happened? It started failing. It was a disaster, frankly. A total mess. They had to close it for trains. And people, the passengers, they had to walk across the bridge. 200 meters. Can you believe it? They even put a little wooden roof over it. Sad. That's what happens when you don't have the right people in charge. Believe me. Then they rebuilt it in the late 80s. You know, with my kind of modern thinking. Very quickly. Very strong. They got some defense money, by the way. Smart. The new one is shorter. 188 meters. But much better. Much more powerful. 2 huge concrete piers. Very modern. Very smart. And it's quiet, too. They put a special ballast bed for noise reduction. Very classy. Very important for the people. This is how you do infrastructure. This is what we could be doing all over the world. But nobody knows how to do it like I do. Believe me. Right there, at your 11 o'clock, about 6 kilometers away. That's Haag in Oberbayern. Haag in Upper Bavaria, folks. You see that big, powerful structure? That's the castle complex. Absolutely massive, very historic. Nobody builds them like that anymore, believe me. It's a tremendous town, very important historically, a free imperial county for centuries, very free. But they had some bad leadership too. They had a huge fire in 1831, a disaster, a total mess, frankly. But they rebuilt it. Good people. They're strong. They really are. They've got some interesting businesses there. There's a cheese factory, Milchwerk Jaeger. They make Italian-style cheese, but I'm told it's better than anything you'll find in Italy. And the Onerdal Brewery. They make the best wheat beer. Absolutely fantastic. Everyone knows it. Everyone says it's true. They even tried mandatory school uniforms there. Very smart. Discipline. We need more of that. Speaking of things that need fixing, this town, it used to have its own clinic, but they moved the departments to Mühldorf. A disgrace. A total disaster. This is what happens when you have weak leadership, you know? It's like these polls they keep putting out. They're fake, they're rigged. We're leading, believe me, by historic numbers. The people are with us. This clinic moving, that's what the other side does. Sad. Very, very sad. And that castle, it could be a fantastic golf course, the best, believe me. Okay, look out your window. At your 11 o'clock, about 8 kilometers away, that tremendous green area down there, that's Ebersberger Forest. Many people are calling it the Ebersberger Forest. It's truly a beautiful, huge expanse of mixed forest. You see it? Bigger than any forest they have probably anywhere, it's true. This forest, it's just tremendous. They say it's in Bavaria, southern Germany, a very important part, very good people down there. We do well in Bavaria, we win big, big numbers. They say it's forest, you know, but I see opportunity, tremendous opportunity. You could put some of the greatest golf courses in the world here. Just fantastic, incredible. The best, better than any they have now. Believe me, now many people are saying the climate here is what they call hemiboreal. Sounds complicated, right? But what it means, they tell me, is good for trees, for growth. It gets a lot of rain, you know, 1,246 millimeters a year, a lot of water, which is good. My courses, they always have the best drainage, always. They need the best drainage, or it's a disaster. Speaking of big things and making things work, I just had a tremendous meeting with oil executives, really top people about getting things done in Venezuela. Big, big oil. Total safety, I told them, for their investments. And that's how we think about these things too, right? Safety, security, success. This forest, it's just sitting there. They say it has, what, 230 people per square kilometer. That's a lot of people who would love to play golf on a Trump course, believe me. You know, you see all this green, but are they really maximizing its potential? I don't know, seems like a missed opportunity for something truly spectacular, something beautiful, something gold. Don't you think it deserves the best?
Audio 174.
All right, folks. Look out at your 11 o'clock, about 24 kilometers away. You're seeing München, or Munich as some people call it. It's a beautiful city, a really tremendous place, believe me. A lot of people are saying it. You can see it, that big, wonderful city. And you know, speaking of cities, I've done a great job on affordability, a great job, the best job, frankly. Nobody's done a job like it. Munich, it's surrounded by all this beautiful land. I mean, look at that flat land. We could put the greatest golf courses there. Absolutely tremendous. Much better than anything they have now, which are, you know, really not so good. This city, it's got some amazing structures, really big and strong, not like some of the ugly concrete you see in other places. You know, they have this big, big church there, the Frauenkirche, with these twin towers. Beautiful, classic, very classy. I mean, the best. They have some great museums here too, really important ones. And they actually have a huge number of books, the most publishing houses in the world outside of New York City. Can you believe it? More than London, more than Paris. It's true. Folks, look down there at your 10 o'clock, about 8 kilometers away. You see it? That's Flughafen München Riem, or as they call it in America, Munich Riem Airport. Echo Delta Delta Mike. It's not what it once was, believe me. You can still see the old tower and that big building, the Wappenhalle. It's a footprint, a reminder of what could have been, frankly. A total disaster. You know how they let it go. This place, it was once the international airport for Munich. The biggest. They opened it back in 1939. And they said it was one of the most modern airports in the world. Tremendous, right? But then they had problems, big problems. They couldn't expand it. It was too close to the city. A terrible location, very bad planning. If I were involved, we would have made it huge. The biggest airport, beautiful runways, everything. But they couldn't do it. They just couldn't. And you know, during the war, it was a mess. 70% destroyed. A total mess. But America, we came in, we helped rebuild it. We always do, don't we? Pan Am, KLM. They were flying in. Huge planes, big jets, going to New York City. Transatlantic flights. Tremendous. But they still couldn't get it right. They had accidents, very sad. That Manchester United team, a real tragedy. And a plane hit a church, folks. A church, total incompetence. We would have had the best safety, the best. They moved the whole airport in 1992. Just picked it up and moved it. Can you believe it? A total waste of money. Billions and billions, I'm telling you. And now what's left? A park, some residential buildings, a new convention center. It's fine, I guess, but it's not gold, is it? It's not marble. Very cheap looking. My buildings, they're beautiful. They're classy. Everybody says so. The old tower, it's there. Some company, Brain Lab, they put an office in it. And a nightclub. Can you imagine? A nightclub in an old airport tower. It's okay, but it's not a Trump tower, is it? It needs gold. It needs luxury. They even have a memorial there for a terrorist attack. Very sad. We fight terrorists. We win. We're very strong on that, believe me. Just like I was saying today about Venezuela. We're gonna bring total safety and billions in investment there. Tremendous. They even used to have car races on the runway here. 80,000 people. Huge crowds. Nobody gets crowds like that anymore. Except for my rallies, of course. The biggest rallies in history, by far. So you look down there, and you see what could have been. A tremendous airport. A huge hub. But they let it go. And you ask yourself, why? Why did they let it happen? It's a real mystery, folks. A real mystery. On your left, folks, you see it, the Olympiastadion München. They call it the Olympiastadion in Munich, too. A tremendous place, truly. You can't miss that roof, the big tent-like structure. It's really something very unique, very special. Nobody had seen anything like it before, believe me. It's huge. You can't miss it. Right there in the Olympia Park. They built this for the Olympic Games in '72. A long time ago, a very long time. And you know those games, they had some big problems, very sad, frankly. But the stadium was good, very modern for its time. They say it was the most modern, the best, but I could have made it even better, much better. Believe me, we would have made it so secure, nobody would have dared. We love our police, don't we, folks? And the architecture, it was designed by Benish and Partner, very smart people, I hear. They wanted it to be democratic architecture, very open, very transparent. But you know, sometimes you need strong, powerful architecture, not weak. This roof, it covers about half of the stadium, a tremendous amount, 34,550 square meters. That's huge. But they used acrylic glass. You know, they should have used something more gold, much more gold. It would have been beautiful, truly beautiful, very classy. This clear stuff, it gets dirty very quickly, very quickly. My buildings, they're always clean, always shining. FC Bayern Munich, a great team. They played here for many years until 2005. And TSV 1860 Munich too. They had some good times, some very good times. But then they moved to a new stadium, the Allianz Arena. This place, it wasn't good enough for them anymore, not modern enough, very sad. It's like what I was saying the other day, I've done a tremendous job on affordability, a great job. But these cities run by the liberals, they make everything so expensive, a total disaster, frankly. It's hard to keep things affordable when they're always tearing down and building new, believe me. This stadium, it held up to 80,000 people for the World Cup in '74. Tremendous crowds, tremendous. But you know, my rallies, they get much bigger numbers, much bigger. The media, the fake news, they never report the real numbers. It's a disgrace. They say it was the biggest game in German second division history, 73,000 officially. But many people are saying it was closer to 100,000. That's a good number, a very good number. They had the World Cup final here in '74, Germany against the Netherlands. Germany won 2-1, a great victory. And the European Championship final in '88. Many big games. And concerts, the Rolling Stones, Michael Jackson, huge names, tremendous. But they don't get the crowds like they used to. Everything is different now, very sad. It's 2/3 an Erdstadion, they call it, built into the ground. So it doesn't look as big as it is, which is a mistake, a big mistake. You want things to look big, to look powerful. It's like hiding your success, and we don't do that, do we, folks? They're spending billions, I mean hundreds of millions, on renovating this place. They just approved 298 million euros, maybe more, much more. That's a lot of money, a tremendous amount. I could do it for half, believe me, and it would be much better, much more beautiful. They're updating the floodlights to LED, very good, but they should be thinking bigger, always bigger. Maybe a golf course nearby, a beautiful golf course, much better than what they have now, which is frankly not great.